What's up guys, it's Scoopman5000. Today we're back for another action figure review. We're continuing on with Mando week and with the credit collection, and we're looking at Cara Dune. Previously we looked at the heavy infantry Mandalorian. He was Best Buy exclusive, but with all these credit collection figures, they're going to different retailers. This one's going to Target, and when all the pre-orders went up originally, it's the only figure I wasn't able to order, but I had the craziest experience ever. Imagine this, I checked the Target app, it says my Target has the figure in stock, and they actually do. Crazy stuff, I know. But I was actually able to pick up two. I'm trying to get two of each of these credit collection figures to get one mint on card. This one's going to be my opener because we got a little bit of some dinging up there, but not bad condition really, and just a pleasant experience to find something that you know is in stock and it's actually there. But with these credit collection figures, really awesome presentation and packaging. Probably my favorite part. You're getting the Kenner inspired card back. You got the Kenner logo, of course. This is the artwork from the end credits being displayed on the packaging. You're also getting the credit piece blistered up top with the figure, and obviously the whole point of these credit collection figures are to repaint the existing Mandalorian figures, give them that painting style, and they suckered the hell out of me. Overall, some really cool stuff here. On the back here's the same artwork. You can see it's from that fight scene when we first saw Cara Dune. You got the UPC, all the logos, stuff like that. The description is the same as the heavy Mando. Basically says that the deco is inspired by the end credits, and you get the credit piece. And then it goes into the lore of the credits, that they aren't being really accepted around the galaxy. They're kind of contraband because the Empire is no more. But that's going to cover the packaging. We're going to turn this around, get this packaging open, and we're going to take a look at Cara Dune. And here's Cara Dune out of the packaging. For her accessories, you're getting what I think is the same ones from the original figure. I actually don't own it. But that being said, we get a knife with her. It actually has a bit of paint on it. The handle is brown, and then the blade is a dark gray. Looks good. We're also getting a small pistol. Not quite the Han Solo pistol, but it gives me that vibe with the scope up top. This one's done in that same dark gray. It's not quite gunmetal, but it's just about. And then finally, we're getting her signature weapon. This big, like, LMG that she's carrying. And I never really looked at this gun up close. Really a homage to the original Star Wars, because those guns that, like, Han Solo and some other characters were using were just modified World War II guns. And what we have right here is something ripped straight out of World War II or something like that. A LMG with these barrel drums on it. Really doesn't look like something out of Star Wars at all. And really cool if you want to use this gun for your other figures. It could really work in a lot of cases because it's probably the least Star Wars looking gun I've ever seen on a Star Wars figure. It's got the wood painted on for the stock and for the handle, and then the rest of it's done in that same gunmetal color. You do get a little strap if you want to change that around. And also, since this is a credit collection figure, you're getting a credit piece included. This one I want to call like a rose gold. It's actually the same sculpt as the one we looked at. The same numbers are on it, but they're all coming in different colors, so you're going to have a decent little stack of these by the end of it once you get all the credit collection figures. And that leaves us with the Cara Dune figure, and I don't have the original one to compare it to, but the colors here are a lot brighter. It's almost like a sea foam green or something like that, I want to say, that we get, of course, inspired by that end credit painting. On the original figure, she's a bit more darker blue, but overall, I really like this figure. It makes me want to go get that original. I never actually found that one in the stores, and I never got an order in for it. Same thing goes with IG-11, who we're going to look at tomorrow. And getting a look at the head sculpt, we got a great likeness to the beautiful Gina Carano right here. I'm sure the paint job is about on par with the original figure, but for the hair it's a bit different. It's done in like a flat black, but then you're getting this kind of red splotchy paint going here, and then the blue dye on the side of the hair here as well. So kind of vibrant, a bit more so than it was in the TV show, but I think the skin tone is the same. None of the paint on the face or really the tattoos looks like it's specifically modeled after the paintings, but you can say that for the rest of the figure, you're getting the armor, and like I said, it's kind of more green. It wasn't like that in the show, but it's just kind of the lighting of that painting that they chose. And overall, I think it looks really cool. It's another figure that's just going to pop on the shelf with the rest of those figures. And Cara Dune, really, I think the breakout character of that Mandalorian season. Just really awesome, and played by a real-life badass in Gina Carano, who of course was in Deadpool before this. I really would have liked if she played She-Hulk in the upcoming show. I know they already cast She-Hulk, but I think she would have been a really good pick. And I'm not the only one. That's definitely a popular internet thing. But going into the armor, you see it's kind of like almost a t-shirt underneath. You're getting these green plates on the top. On the back, you could see more of that. Not much paint back here. But going up to the front, you get this rusted effect. Some kind of brown, orange splotch going all over here. So it looks like some rusted metal armor. And that's kind of the whole aesthetic of the Mandalorian. And even on these card backs is just like a rusted, worn effect. You see the gauntlets. The one has more paint than the other here. You get a little bit of paint on the knuckles here with that same green. The belt here is done with kind of like a bright reddish orange for the actual little belt pieces, and then it's black all the way around, a bit more of that rusted effect on the front. And those same colors are going down into the pants. She's got the one knee pad so she can kind of do some kneeling gun poses. Down at the boots, this is something, I don't have the original figure, but I'd imagine this was painted. These are little capsules here on the side of the boot, and there's just a bit of a gray paint going over the front of this, so even the brown boots look a little dirtied up. And the same goes for the shoes here. It's actually darker, and then it looks like worn a bit lighter in the front towards the front of the foot. So that's a pretty good detail. And there's not much else to go over. You can see the tattoo in better detail. This is the holster for her pistol. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to put the knife, but with that, that's going to be your quick look at the Cara Dune aesthetics. To go over articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you're getting about that much movement. Doesn't really go back too much. Goes forward about that much. You get a little tilt. You get a ball joint at the lower half of the torso to make up for this armor design. It's going back that much, forward that much, and you're getting all sorts of tilt going on. The shoulders are on hinge and swivel, and similar to the heavy Mando, you got some soft rubber shoulder plates, so they're going to get out of the way. She can go above 90 degrees. You get a single jointed elbow. That's going just about 90. No rotation at the gauntlet, but then you're getting a hinge and swivel at the wrist. It's actually going up and down because it is a weapon holding hand. You're getting a decent splits on the character, a bit more than 45 degrees. Legs aren't kicking back that much because of the butt sculpt here. It's going forward that much. You're getting an upper thigh cut. You're getting a double jointed knee, pretty good. And then you're getting a hinge and an ankle rocker at the boot. And overall, that's going to do it for Cara Dune. So now we'll go ahead and do my favorite part, and let's do some comparisons. And here she is with some Mandalorian characters. We got the Remnant Stormtrooper, along with the carbonized Mandalorian and Baby Yoda as well. And this is all scaling pretty nice. Can't wait to get the actual credit collection Mando to go with these characters. And it would have been cool to actually get a credit collection Stormtrooper. Not sure what you could do in terms of paint, but it would just be another way to get this Stormtrooper body out sooner. And then here she is with some old school Star Wars Stormtrooper bodies. We got the Shock Trooper from Battlefront, and then also the Force Unleashed Commander. And then finally here she is with both the original release and the credit collection version of the Heavy Mando. And already with just two of these figures unboxed, look at these two together. Great colors, and gonna make a great display. And that's gonna do it for your look at the credit collection Cara Dune, and overall another solid figure, and it makes me excited to complete this collection and have a really awesome, unique display for these Mandalorian figures. And if anything, I definitely got to pick up the original figure because the sculpt, the likeness, it's all there, and I gotta get that original Cara Dune figure. But let me know what you think of this figure. I'm going to be posting some figure photography over on Instagram, and you're going to see more of that at the end of this video. The whole week we're doing Mando week on the channel, so you're going to be seeing some more Star Wars Black Series reviews, including tomorrow when we finish the credit collection for now, and we look at IG-11. But if you like this and any other action figure reviews, you know where to stay right here on this channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next action figure review.